Let's start with the question. Is difficulty relative or absolute? Thea uses skulls to indicate the difficulty of challenges, from 1 skull easy to 5 skulls hard. Is this rating relative to the levels, equipment of your villagers, or absolute? For example, suppose a fight against 4 level 7 monsters is rated as 3 skulls at the beginning of the game. A couple hundred turns in, with villagers with a lot more levels and much better gear. Would that same fight still be 3 skulls? Or would it now show as being 1 skull? Since it will likely be a lot easier to deal with at that point. So how can we solve this? There's one possible answer. Answer 1. From experience, it's absolute. You'll notice certain same groups of enemies roving around during the entire game. And they will always have the same number of skulls. The most noticeable is the spiders. A group of 4 spiders is always 1 skull. A group of 6 spiders is always 2 skulls. Even near the start of the game, beating 6 spiders is trivial. If there was any kind of auto-correction, you should see the 6 spiders drop to 1 skull after the first dozen or so turns. But it doesn't. I've encountered them in the end game, still having 2 skulls. They are also not always accurate. Sometimes 2 groups with the same number of skills can be a vastly differing difficulty. At least in a fight challenge. Which is what you always get if the group attacks you. Maybe they are easier to handle if you attack them and are allowed to pick a different approach. I hope this answer helped, and if it did, please drop a comment and subscribe.